Shruti Rana Magar. Welcome to fourth video of web development series. Let's set up our web browser and text editor. For that, go to the folder that we're using for this series, and inside that right click on HTML document and open it with Sublime Text. Also open the browser aside it. Now let's go to our body over here and we are going to start to look at some tags. So we are going to start with heading. Now before we go into tags, I just want to mention comments. That syntax is less than exclamations and then two hyphens and write comment, and then we want to end the comment with double hyphens and greater than sign. Now this is not going to be pressed by the browser. If I save this and reload, we are not going to see. It shows up here because it's a comment. Okay, it's treated as it's just for the developers to see. Alright, let's make our comment heading. Now when it comes to heading, there is 6 different tags we can use. We have h1 to axis. Alright, so let's go ahead and put h1 in here, and I'm just going to say this is heading 1 and save and reload. Now notice that it gives a bigger text. Okay, so the browser by default has some styling in it, and h1 is going to make the text bigger. It's also going to add some padding around the edge so that you know the next piece of content will be pushed down a little bit. Alright, so that's on h1 and that's the biggest heading there. Okay, now let's take a look at h2. So we will say heading 2 and save that. You will see that it's a little smaller. Notice the padding in between the two headings. Okay, now let's take a look at rest of the headings. I have just copied, pasted and edited, and let's go ahead and save and reload the browser. Now we have got heading 1 to heading 6, and these each individual have different default browser stylings, and this can be definitely changed by CSS, and that's for future video. Alright, now let's type a comment for paragraph. When it comes to paragraph, we are supposed to use p tag, and one great thing about using a Sublime Text editor is that you can get dummy text for learning purposes. Okay, to do so you need to type lorem and tab. Here you go. Once you are done, save it and reload the browser. Here you can see the paragraph has its one default styling like the heading does. Okay, let's add one more paragraph. Let's copy and paste and reload the browser. You can see another paragraph has started in another line. That means it's a block element. A block level element always start on a new line, takes up the full edge available. Okay, and again we will be talking about this in our future video. Okay, another thing that is very helpful in Chrome and other browsers is the developer tool. So if we hit F12, we get this little console here, and there's different things here. There's JavaScript console, there's networking, you can see how and what pages are loading and so on. There's a lot of advanced stuff here, but for now we are just going to look at basic structures. Like whenever I hover over here, that's going to be highlighted in the browser sites. Okay, there is a given diagram also. It's very easy for, and there is a bunch of default coding by the browser, and it's something to do with CSS, so we will be talking about that in upcoming videos, because this is just a HTML. You can see the highlighting stuffs. Whenever I hover over the things, it's going to be highlighted in the browser section, and it's going to be very helpful, as I said in the beginning. So this is a developer tool, and you can get into here by clicking F12. Alright guys, if you enjoy this video or if you learn something new, then please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/code with Shruti, and also subscribe Code and Coin. I'll see you in the next video.